What a day. Hello, everybody. This is George. We are going live. I am starting the thing. Hopefully you can hear my voice. Hopefully you can hear the game. There's no sound coming out of it right now, which is going to make that difficult to tell. Hey, guys, I'm vaccinated. Partially. That's my exciting news of the day. In less exciting news, I am still flailing around like a fish out of water in my laboratory. I only have a couple of weeks left before I graduate. Things just can't seem to go well enough for me in finishing up my projects, and I've been working well into the middle of the night, actually, and getting no progress done at all. So it's been a hot minute since we've been able to play, even though I wanted to stream this earlier. Maya's in trouble. Again. She's been accused of murder. Again. Last time it was for her sister. This time it's for a stranger. So, you know, moving up in the world, it doesn't look the best, but I am now a professional lawyer, and I think that I can get this in the bag and that we can help her out. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start right into it. I see no point in wasting any time. I'm excited. Let's get in it. Did I? Oh. That was just saving the game. Okay. How do I go back? All right, here we go. Now we're going to start. Guys, I'm a professional. I have a degree in neuroscience. Don't you forget it. It is June 21st. It's 9:48 in the morning. We are at the District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Also, in the real world in the United States of America, probably one of the biggest trials of the year just concluded, and a murderer was found guilty for his heinous crimes. So that was pretty cool. That very famous trial actually ended while I was on my way home from getting needled up with the vaccine. PRS, welcome to the chat. Notifications worked again. That's great to hear. Just make sure you let me know if anything is wrong with the stream. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep trucking along. Girl, how you doing? Holding up okay? I mean, surely by now you're used to this. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean, oh shit, that's right. So we're not going up against Edgeworth anymore. We're going up against, Von Karma's son, or kid. Because reasons. It's a new game, we needed a new prosecutor. No, I heard his successor this time. Successor? Manfred von Karma? He was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. Also, he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. Huh, God, remember him. Yeah, everything seems fine. Yep, good. Okay, cool. Also, real quick, I gotta do this now. We gotta address this now. A new Ace Attorney game is coming to the States, you guys. I saw the trailer drop. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch. It is like the great Ace Attorney. I know virtually nothing about it, but I want your guys' opinions. That should be coming out this summer. Hopefully I can stream all of Justice for All before summertime. So basically the question I have to ask you guys is, would you be interested in me picking up the Great Ace Attorney and doing that as the next one in the series, because it'll be a new game, it'll be kind of relevant to play, or should I really follow these in order? The reason I'm thinking it might be okay to skip ahead to this newest one is because, to my knowledge, my limited knowledge, I think this new game exists in its own timeline. I don't think it's part of this main series, so I don't think it's super important that I would have to play it before or I would have to play it after playing all of the other Ace Attorney games. So it'll either be that or Trials and Tribulations, which is the third one on this pack. We'll see. Anyways, this dude, he had a perfect record, but then Gregory Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth's dad, did him dirty and got him a penalty, and he freaked out worse than Gabby Hanna on Twitter tonight, going after everybody, and he just, you know, resorted to murder. The 5th degree. The 3rd degree? The 1st degree. Which one's the worst? It's no good. Mystic Maya. Oh. Nope, it's the young one. Pearls, what is she doing here? We're outside of Karain Village. She's not allowed here. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. Well, I was really worried about you. Wait, where's your mom? Didn't you come together? Oh, no. Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days. They've been training for 2 days straight. No breaks. Huh? Then, you came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. How far away are we from the village? Of course not. I ran. Wow, children, I tell you, they're so full of energy. Oh my god, if it takes 2 hours by train... 2 hours by train? Nah, what in the hell is this girl doing? That's so dangerous. She would have gotten snatched by human traffickers. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Hey, true, we have built up a rapport with him. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. You know, kind of like a frenemy. Or a butt buddy. Oh. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. God, he's handsome, isn't he? But so are we. You know, a lot of people, from what I've seen online, are really obsessed with Miles Edgeworth as being, like, super handsome. But honestly, I think Phoenix has it going on more than Edgeworth. That's my hot take. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya! Don't mention that name ever again. Oh, no. What happened? The hostility. The new game is a prequel with Nick's ancestor. I really think you should finish the other games first. Alright. I'm still on the fence about it. The only reason is because I think it might be fun to play a game that's new as it comes out. But, we can talk about it. I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot. You don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Hey there, folks. The court will commence shortly, so please go into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick. Whoa, struck a nerve. Hello, Updated Autopsy. Welcome to the chat. As well as Angel H and Pyro Demoni. We're starting. Finally. 8 minutes in. Whoa! Excuse me. Was that a woman? Yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Oh my god. Either this is in fact a woman or, you know, it is an anime game. It's entirely possible, I suppose, that this is just a very, flamboyant man. I'm not totally sure at the moment. What is with this kid? Yeah, Phoenix, I feel you there. Ahem. Mr. Wright, you prepared? Huh? Oh, yeah, Your Honor. Hi, I'm ready. Why does he always seem mad at me? Oh, God. Well, I'm not totally sure what to do here. I don't even know the gender. Dementio Productions, hello, welcome to the chat. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I guess it's gonna be a woman. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Okay. Woman confirmed. Got it. I didn't think you looked masculine. Here's the thing. I don't want you to take offense. I'm not trying to be an asshole. You look shockingly beautiful compared to your dad. I just, you know, you never know with these games. Wait, hold on. She's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? Oh, Jesus Christ. I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? Was that a whip, by the way? If there's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Whoa! I'm talking. Oh god, she's feisty. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Speak with your mouth like a normal person, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. God damn it. You know what the saddest thing of this is that I took German for literally years in school, and I could not do a German accent to save my life. So I don't know what we're going to do for this woman's voice. What I can tell you that it's not going to be is it's not going to be German. Gretchen, welcome to the chat. And as far as your comment about these games being localized in America, I actually just talked about that. You just missed it. I'll circle back at the end, though. Someone actually had sex with Manfred von Karma. I guess. Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor. Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Well, yeah. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. Oh, not quite as fast as Daddy, are you? He only lasts 3 minutes, I hear. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. Hey! Might not be the worst deal for us in the world. I can't wait till you get to the Ace Attorney game where the prosecutor is a German file? Or do you mean a germaphobe? A German file? He loves the Germans? We could very easily make a solid case if it was self-defense, but... No. The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Alright, we're not making Maya a killer. It's not gonna happen. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Right, we don't want that. Oh, she's classy. I kinda like her, actually. How foolish. Oh, well. Maybe like is a strong word. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. I don't know, she seems a little bit nicer. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Dick! Baby, don't do me wrong today. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Hello. God, how do I find the voice for this? I mean that he loves Germany. Hello. Wie geht das Ihnen? Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. Okay, cool. There, I see the folding screen. I see what's going on here. The altar. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. Time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. Right. That is somewhat problematic to us. Yes. What were they doing in there? Well, they were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? It's quite the look of disbelief there. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Hey, that was me. I'm a witness. Oh my god, I'm a witness and so is Lotta. Ah, and that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? Franziska von Karma, she's so pretty. I kind of agree, actually. I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have presided over. Really? Alright, well, give me a second to poke some holes in this. Alright, we got a diagram. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that, sir. Hello! Wie geht das Ihnen? Stop wasting my time, then. Fuck my life. Guys, I'm gonna need to practice. I don't know what to do for this girl. I like her a lot, so I want to give her a good voice, but fuck me. I simply can't do voices. It's a talent I wish I had since I want to play video games on the internet, but it doesn't come so naturally to me. I need a co-host. Somebody who's good at accents. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. Shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. That's very weird to me. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Okay. Maybe we should look at the court record and see if we can find anything that contradicts that. This is the victim's autopsy report. Oh, good. I need that. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Okay. I'll do my best. Hang in there, Maya. We're gonna find a hole, I promise. We're gonna find Dick's hole. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to look at the court record. Guide map, Magatama, newspaper clipping, died while falling asleep at the wheel. All right, we got this bullet hole. That might actually help us a lot. What we need to figure out, I think, is if there's a way we can figure out how many times the gun was shot. That might be helpful. I think we need to press some statements. And I think we need more information. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Why would he have... Oh! Ooh! Do you hear her voice? Objection! Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Yeah, along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. Oh, shit. So, the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Fuck, walked right into that trap. All right, listen, you know what? It doesn't look good, but it is more information. We need all the information. Shot from point blank range, you say? Huh. So, how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches, sir. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Pardon? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Yeah, gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire. And that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. All right, before the victim was shot, he was stabbed. That's super peculiar. Stabbed with what? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. He's a fruit. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. Look at how sad he is. Aw, Dick, he likes Maya. He doesn't want to throw her under the bus. He just has to. All over it, huh? Oh boy, this doesn't look great. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Alright, wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was it? Well, if it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Use the pistol to finish the victim off. All right, let's press this one. This one might be important. Are you sure he was stabbed first and then shot? Yep, sure as can be, pal. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. I like this dialogue. I feel like this helps me understand her character better. All right, girl, I'm gonna learn about you. Is she gonna be the prosecutor, like the main one? Is like the new Edgeworth? Is she gonna be for all the cases? A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, what a pain. It's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. All right, murder weapon was grazed. 2 shots to fire. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We got it. And knife, murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the phase, has Maya's fingerprints. All right, don't know how to use that yet. But the gun, I think we've got. The date and time of the death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Oh yeah, look how proud of herself she is. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? I think threats are illegal, so she should be arrested. Listen, in this Japan-California hybrid land, apparently anything goes. Yeah, Your Honor? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See? Just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through. No, not a chance. We are going not guilty. I am not doing this to Maya. We're in it to win it, boys. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined. Yeah. All right, we gotta show up this bitch. Put her in her place. Let her know that we aren't to be messed with. I'm a professional. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Ooh. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective. Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. All right, incriminating evidence. Here we go. Lay it on me. Well, sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Those are her clothes, not a costume. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person without a doubt, who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Okay. Can I take a closer look at those? Ah, so this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. All right. Clothes that Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are, in fact, blood splatters on it. Okay. So, our girl has her prints on the weapons and blood on her clothes. This is looking kind of bad. If we did not live in a world of spirit medium magic, I would say this is just as bad as the O.J. Simpson trial. But hey, he got off. So... What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Can you stop calling me by my full name? It's kind of disturbing. I'm not an influencer. All right, here we go. Okay, so what if... God, do we have to press everything again? We may have to do... Oh, also, can I... Is there a profile for this woman? 18?! Hey, she's legal. But, oh god damn, what a profile picture, too. The face of a monster. Who happens to be very beautiful. Even more incriminating evidence. Right, we saw that. Costume. Can we ask about it? Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? I see what they did there. All right, covered in blood. Talk to me about that a little bit. This blood on the costume. Lab results showed it is the victim's blood. Oh, fuck. So, there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not great. So, are there any clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Besides Maya being the killer? Oh! Objection! If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time, let's move on. Ah, yes. Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. God damn it. The judge is never on my side, but if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further or let it go? Oh, always press further. We bluff it till we make it, boys. That's the one thing I've learned about this game. Why is she suddenly putting up resistance? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, checking my phone. Should be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Oh! There's a hole in it! There must be something about this costume. Is it a bullet hole? Just have to look harder. No, I see it. How do I do something about it? Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Punny, game writers. There is definitely something wrong with this. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where's the problem you are talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. Okay. Alright, I've already got it. I mean, it's kind of obvious, is it not? Alright, let's do. We just gotta. God, we gotta get the finger in the hole. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. Sleeve? Oh, there's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Oh, hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Oh, Judge. Oh, Judge. You know what gunpowder smells like? Gunpowder? Hey, no one ever told me, pal. A hole that smells of gunpowder? Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Oh my god, this game is nothing but holes. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it has to be a bullet hole. Okay. That still leaves me with more questions than answers. Oh, dear, this is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Okay. Updating the court record. Sorry about that. Guess we messed up, sir. Whoa. Is she smiling? God, she does the finger wag too, just like Edgeworth and just like her dad, Prosecutor Von Karma. All right, Franny, Francisca, Franny Panny. What's up? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. What do you mean? Objection! That's a huge problem. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree. It is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... Whoa. I feel teamed up against. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Alright, yes, sir. Killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Alright, let's press that. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? Well, we can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder may change drastically. Great. If only I had something that to prove that the victim did fight back. To prove the victim fought back. I mean, there's a bullet hole 8 inches off the ground, and it's at the screen, so maybe it's like And the gun belonged to the victim, so maybe... And 2 shots were fired. So maybe he shot at Maya and hit the screen, and maybe her robe, but how do I present that? God, that Vard Karma! She thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I will find a critical contradiction, and then I'll leave her. Or I'll show her. Something like that. Alright, god damn it. Costume. It's covered in blood. Defendant attacked and killed a person who was not fighting back. So one of these pieces of evidence is going to help us. The question is, which is it? Probably not the knife. We went through the whole ordeal of this. So maybe... maybe we present this, because we built this piece of evidence, we got the hole, and maybe our end game is to say, listen, she has a hole in her clothes, she was shot at, which would put up a fight? Maybe? Let's try. Yeah, here we go. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yeah? Having you call me by my full name, it's kind of a weird feeling, pal. Makes me feel all tingly inside. You said that my client killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is this bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Hey, you're right, pal. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright. Wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What's with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. Oh god, here we go. I see where this is going. We've just circled into the logic of a justified self-defense claim, didn't we? Which we rejected. Oh no. Oh, we fucked ourselves. However, this is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Is it too late to change your minds? Now that you mention it, that's right. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. Oh, fuck. Well, yes, that's true. Okay, Franny, calm down. We don't need to be this extra. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume, it's not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court about what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put the scenario together by myself? Ah! Oh god. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I love that he calls her sir. It's respect. Oh god. Okay, Dick is making connections all on his own. Let's see how this goes. Well, during the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. His shifting eyebrows. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This scenario you've put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense, but I'm not giving up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Okay. What transpired? Defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. But why would she do that? There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant would have stabbed the victim. Hey, now that you mention it, pal. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of a channeling, was she not? And? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. Whoa! Who taught this bitch that? She knows about the big old titties that Maya gets? With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. And what are we saying here? That the nurse was a behemoth of a woman? Like I said before, I am perfect. What you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Yeah, just gonna gloss over that one. Use the last of his strength to fight back. Wait a second! Wait a damn second. Didn't we say somewhere that he didn't have the strength to fight back? I thought we did. We might not have evidence of it, though. Dick said it in his testimony. But no, I don't think we have anything. Shit. Press it. Maybe we can get something more out of him. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. Oh god, me too. I hate giving blood, and I can't even donate it because homosexuality. All I can do is give it to get tested so I can get my homosexual medications. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! Sorry. Objection! While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Alright, let's... When you've got no clue what to do, I guess pressing is the way we go. Where in the world did the pistol come from? Error occurred. What error? Can you see me? Or do we have a problem? Only on my end, it seems. Okay. Hopefully it's only on your end. It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? Yeah, he got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. That's suspicious. That's weird. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Took a shot, but they were too close, so he missed. Happened to me too. Can you see what's happening right now? Aw, man, am I having streaming issues? I have fears. Is it working at the moment? Or are it well, I guess you wouldn't be able to hear me if not. Alright, we'll keep trucking along and we'll try to figure it out. Yeah, everything is fine after the refresh. You're coming in clear now. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we're good. Bullet hole was made in the costume then when she was shot close. Okay. Maya, I'm glad you weren't hurt. Then they picked up in the opening and took in the gun. Okay. Let me put on my thinking cap here. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. The safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger, pal. Even me, I wonder. Yeah, same. I've never fired a gun in my life. I don't know how they work. Now, do you understand? And primarily for this reason, not to get all political on guns. I think everybody has the right to do what they want, but personally, my science and data-driven reasoning is I have seen evidence that people who own guns are more likely to die because of a gun. Go figure. They seem a little dangerous, actually. and I don't have the paranoid fear complex that my home is constantly going to be invaded by people that want to kill me. And if it is, I suppose I'm going to die. Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. It's uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Alright, during the channeling, saw her chant. Alright, so we're back at the beginning. I think what we want to go for is maybe this. They were too close. So we had this whole conversation about the burn. Like, the gunpowder burn if they're shot too close. I don't know if this makes sense. Can we check this again? I'm trying to think. I don't know about the blood. It feels weird to present this a second time, but could we try? Yes, we can! Alright, so, missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean, pal? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. God, I've been saying the word hole a lot. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. Okay, good. I think we're on the same wavelength, me and Phoenix. So, it's the burn, right? Where's the burn? It's just a hole. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on the costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Ha! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. What you gotta say to that, boy? This is a very good point. And what exactly does it mean? It means when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. Trappa apart. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge. Don't know why, that word just triggered me. Objection! I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Here's the thing. She's so beautiful, and I love her voice, too. I actually really like her objection. But it doesn't feel very German to me either. Maybe I can't understand accents. I don't know. Her objection just sounds like a generic woman. I don't know why I can't do anything with this girl. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Well, let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? Ho ho! Phoenix isn't having none of your bullshit. As if that was even possible, according to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim wouldn't have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Oh, girl, what's wrong? Your chest feeling a little bit cold? Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There. That should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. The head of the localization team did Fran's voice. Oh, really? That's weird. So, the head of... What do you... By head of localization team, do you mean just, like, the workers for localization, not, like, real voice actors? They're no more qualified than me. I could have... Oh my god, what if I got to be a voice in Phoenix Wright? Well, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I gotta be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. It makes sense, something doesn't make sense. No, of course it doesn't make sense. I don't even remember what she said, I was distracted, but we can't say that her logic is good. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yeah! Very interesting. I would love to see where this fatal flaw lies. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Oh boy. Alright, this is where bluffing gets me in trouble. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There's gotta be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. I think maybe... Not that. I think maybe it's the floor plans? Hear me out. Because right behind her, so where Maya was sitting, there's an altar. It's finicky logic, but why does she have a whip? She's a dominatrix. Don't judge her. So it seems kind of like faulty logic to me, so I don't know if I'm super confident in it. But maybe we could plausibly say that because of the altar and the folding screen, like, she couldn't have gone very far away from the victim. Maybe. Maybe. Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation in this piece of evidence... do not contradict. Huh? Looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. Aw, no. Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on. Okay, there's gotta be a snag in the explanation. Hey, did they not take damage from me, though? That's nice. Okay, so maybe we're okay. Okay, so it clearly was flawed thinking. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. So this is also interesting. There's a bullet hole 8 inches off the ground. I don't totally understand how that comes into play, but maybe that's what we're looking for. Green jewel in the center of the key's grip. Don't know how that helps us. Don't know how she could have put too much distance. Maybe? Let's just throw it out there. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that, a folding screen? I would like to point to the court's attention that the hole in the folding screen exists. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. What? Who? What? Where? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? Alright, boys, the bullet hole went through the defendant's sleeve first, and then the folding screen, and that would explain how you have 3 bullet holes. 1 in the folding screen, 1 in Maya's jacket, and 1 in our victim. 2 of those bullet holes had to come from the same bullet, since the gun was fired twice. Okay. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting. She was popping a squat here on the ground. Harder, harder. Oh my god, this music. Well, this changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off of the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I have to show. Whoa. So, Maya was in the area. She had to have been, like, right in front of the bullet hole. And she had to be far away from the victim because there was no burn on her clothes. So she was, like, right by the altar then. Like, speaking like the trajectory of the bullet, she would have to be like right in front of the altar, maybe. Here? Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. I mean, wait. I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure, Your Honor. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Aw, man. Fuck. Yes, of course. Alright. Where was Maya at the time of the crime? She was in this area. Shit, shit, shit. Now I'm worried, boys. It hit the folding screen here. She had to be right in front of the folding screen. So maybe literally directly in front of it? What if she was hiding behind the screen? There's a thought. What if she was behind the screen? Okay, let's try that. Here. Behind the... Oh my god, boys. There we go. So it didn't hit her sleeve and then the folding screen. It hit the folding screen and then her sleeve. God damn it. Ah! The victim and his attacker were fighting, were they not? Then why would the attacker be... Then what would the attacker be doing all the way back there? Yeah, good question, actually. Besides which, if the attacker was behind the folding screen, then how could the victim even know where to shoot? It's obviously impossible. Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Oh no, we were wrong! Abort! Abort! I thought I had it! Oh, did we royally screw up? Not behind the folding screen. What a terrible sense of logic. That's fine. God, so maybe... Did I put it here last time, or did I put it over here? I can't even remember where I guessed. Alright, at least we're not losing a lot of life. I guess we have a couple of guesses. Let's go here! Nope, nope. Okay, I think I actually already did that one. That was silly of me. Okay. Let's try... Oh, boys. Boys, we're going through all of my life right now. Let's try literally right in front of the bullet. Like, right here. Nope, nope. Abort again. Shit. Okay. Let's save. Just in case I go through all of my lives here. I'm actually legitimately confused. This time the defendant was in this area. What do you mean the defendant was in this area? Maybe... Do we have to be further up, like here? I mean, are we getting too close to the victim then, is the question. Maybe she was... Maybe she was inside the box? Did I do that? Oh my goodness, what do you mean? Where's this girl supposed to be if she was getting shot? And it was in this area. Let's put her... here. I don't know. Oh my goodness, boys. Does anybody have any ideas? If you have a hint, a thought, what in the world? I don't understand it. What? You need to be specific. It will be wrong if you get it even slightly off. But specific to what? Left of the hole. I did left of the hole. All right. I thought. Let me put my finger immediately left of the hole. Let's try left of the hole. And I don't consider this to be a spoiler because this is what I'm thinking. I just don't understand why it's not clicking. Are you kidding me? She was standing here near the folding screen. Wait a second. Okay. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. Do I have it this time, or is this another fake out? I could have sworn I already put left of the screen. But maybe... God, you know what this is like? The fucking... The putting together the blue badger pot from, Rise Above the Ashes. Holy shit, I think that was actually significantly worse than this. But still. But... How can you argue the distance from that? Oh, jeez. Franny's getting angry. Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? No, because of the gun burn. Girl, aren't you paying attention? It's impossible, Franny. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah, my chest. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you... I believe it's now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defense's situation? Yes. It has to. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. Okay. Also, Lucas, thank you for the specific tip. Because, hey, you know what? It moved us forward. However, where and what was the defendant doing at this time? She was popping a squat, all the way by the fold-in screen. Oh, God, is that where the bathroom is? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? And upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Dick. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job! Ugh. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the bag. Bitch, you thought! Blast radius of a disaster. Oh, I see what they did there. He was gonna say bag, but he was like, this trial should be in the blast. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think that you could be able to take a completely hopeless case to this point? Now I know why Papa had to... Ooh, Papa. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be the smile? Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How's it my fault? You can start by repairing your standing by removing the 3-strand goatee. Strand goatee. Aw, don't make fun of his beard. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. There's at least 8 strands. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta. Oh, God. Are we ready for Lotta? Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Oh, geez. Are we getting a break? Oh, we are. Wow, right off the bat, too. To be continued. Oh, boy. Well, boys, I hope you're excited. We get to talk to Lotta tomorrow. We love her. Let's save. Oops. Let's save the game. We lost a lot of life. So all that means is that we have to try a lot harder when we talk to Lotta. Because we can't mess up. So that's what we're going to do. When we stream next, we will hear Lotta's testimony. We're going to love it. It's going to be full of crap. I can bet there's going to be photos of some kind. It'll be a hoot and a half. Hopefully we can do that sooner rather than later. But again, bear with me because it's graduating time for me and my program, and I am definitely working like a dog. Yes, Lotta is back again. Changeling DJ. She's a witness to this crime too. Who would have thunk it? She wanted to be a celebrity photographer, and she went to the Korean village to exploit our spirit medium friend, and then she took a picture of her potentially murdering someone. So, great things. Yeah, like always, if you are lost, you might want to check out the previous stream. That's actually where this case started. So, would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. Until then, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I look forward to it. It always makes my nights a little bit better, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles!